So you wanna learn about beer? Stay tuned and never fear. They're the guys for the case, 'cause they'll tell you all about what they taste. We got Mudhole, B&Q, he loves Star Wars and grilling too. And Knox guy loves baseball and board games, he's played them all. There's no place I'd rather spend the Monday nights than here, having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now it's time for Two Beerded Guys.
What is up, guys? Welcome back. We're going to be on this every other week show from now on, so I feel like you guys are starting to get the idea, but just in case you haven't, this is going to be going on. We're posting the schedule this week. I don't think we have any every other Mondays we're going to miss, but we're going to go over, double check, and then post that schedule so you guys know what's going on over the next couple months, along with events you can find us at.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, in 2 weeks, Anderson on Tap comes up. We're excited for that. I'm hoping, I still don't have my schedule for that day, but I usually can either make it to the after party or the end of that event, so I'm excited. John and my brother will be fucking having a blast.
We're time for a pause there.
No, I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose.
Brett and I, we're going to get it on with all your party people.
All night long.
Right?
Sorry, I was reposting stuff to the 15 places we're supposed to do, and I still don't get them all, I don't think.
Yeah.
But we're excited for our beer lineup. RIP to a brewery coming up, but we had to throw in one of theirs today. Other than that, we got some couple Indiana breweries here. We got some big hitters. We just got some good shit.
We got some good shit going on. Real excited for probably most of it.
Matt, what are you most anticipating?
Man, most of it really. But just because it's out there, gotta go Hoppin' Frog. Especially if it's a small can.
Every
John,
single
what about you?
fucking time. Yeah, I mean, Hobbit Frog, for sure. Well, I love that Amberana flavor in that last beer, but Hobbit Frog.
For me, I'm going to have to go with the Anchorage IPA, which terrifies me because I usually hate Anchorage IPAs. But as much hype as they get, I feel like we had one recently that was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it was good.
And I was happy. So I'm hoping that we can keep building on that trend since everybody likes their IPAs. I mean, let's be honest. My most anticipated is actually the first one.
Well, always.
But
Yeah,
I already know
I couldn't pick that one since I knew I was looking for.
I already know what it's going to be.
Yeah. Yeah, that one I know what I'm looking forward to. I know what I'm getting. Yeah.
Oh, shout out God, I can't spell. Lakeville Brew Crew. Can't spell. I started to say spell and then speak and then I don't know.
Yeah, when he was just trying to enunciate it.
Yeah, Lakeville Brew Crew. I'm rocking a hat and a shirt today.
Oh yeah, you are.
Wanted to give Duncan a little love.
Stopped in to saw him on Saturday. He was like, because he always has the camera.
Yeah.
And we walk in and Ryan's behind the bar.
Nice.
And I'm like, oh, I don't see Duncan. And then about 5 minutes later, he's like, I thought I saw you come in. I was like, there's no way John's here.
But there is.
But there is, buddy.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Yup. You had to come in for that slushy.
Just when you thought you wouldn't see me, here I am.
Here I am. But yeah, that was a good time. He's doing good. He's excited, hoping by this fall he can actually get all the permitting done
To get that expansion started.
to get that expansion started. So,
God, I'm excited for that expansion.
yep.
Matt, you got anything going on over there?
Yeah, we got EB's on. Says, hey brothers, what is up, sir?
What's up, dude?
That's all we got as of yet.
What up, EB? Yeah, so our first beer is pretty fucking fun. It is one of our favorite beers in Indiana, as weird as this is.
Yeah,
It is
it really is.
2 Days Session Lemon IPA by Hog Molly Brewing Company. It's a 4.3% ABV. Brewed and canned by Hog Molly Brewing Company out of Columbus, Indiana. 100% one of our favorite beers. We've realized we've
Spoiler
never...
alert.
Well, we realized... well, I'm going to get into that. We realized, A, we've never done it on the show. I think we briefly we scored it when we went down there, but we had it on tap. We've never had one of their cans on the show.
Yep.
And as always, it's this can this time. So I'm telling you right now, it's one of our favorite beers in Indiana. If something's wrong with this can, if this batch doesn't hit, We're gonna say that. But it's one of our favorite beers in Indiana.
Yeah. It's all right.
I am so excited. John told me it was in the fridge, and I immediately was like, and get it.
Yep. Did make it up to Michigan last week. I hit up both Grand Rapids and Traverse City.
Nice. Couple awesome areas.
So, actually didn't really hit any breweries. We did a lot of wine stuff.
I love, go to Beer City,
I
USA,
know.
and don't drink.
I know.
Well, you drank, just not
No,
beer.
not beer.
Yeah. But, happy hour time? I cannot wait for Indiana to have a happy hour.
Dude, I'm still so excited about happy hour. We still plan on doing some really cool happy hour meetups monthly. Throw the love around the breweries in the area, and
It's like I told you, like, we stayed downtown Grand Rapids, so we walked everywhere, and there's so much there. And a lot of the places did happy hour from 3 to 6. So we literally just put on our own happy hour tours. We'd show up at one place at 3, stay an hour there, go to another place at 4, stay an hour there, go to another place at 5, stay an hour there, go home, nap, and then happy hour again between 10 and midnight.
No, that's the happy hour, Tyler.
they're on their anniversary trip. John's trying to tell me they napped after drinking for 3 hours. Okay. They might have napped after another activity, but
Didn't say everything.
Yada, 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 over a part, you know?
Yeah.
did you use the Tyler Danner yada yada yada?
You know what? Gotta take care of shit.
All right. I'm excited. Nose is pleasant as always. A little bit of malt, a lot of lemon.
Still very lemony.
Yeah, but it's not a bitter lemon. It's not a sweet lemon. It's just done really well.
There's a little bit of hop bitterness, just a hint.
Tad. Yeah, hint.
Just a hint that kind of leans into a little bit of lemon peel as well. Then it has that nice refreshing body.
Oh, it just hits so wonderful. And I know that right now it seems like it's just EB watching, but Tyler, what makes it sessionable?
No, I'm just kidding. It's the ABV. So typically session beers are going to be slightly lower ABV. When you think IPAs, you're typically thinking at about a 5.5 or higher, depending on the IPA. This at 4.3 allows you to drink it all day long and be without getting schwammered unless you're just putting them down. Don't get me wrong.
Which would be easy
Well,
to do with
you
this.
could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Don't get me wrong, you could. Hot day like this is the perfect beer if you're going to be drinking out on the boat, out by the pool,
Mowing the yard, sitting on the
tailgating a ball
porch.
game.
Yeah.
Just, you want a fucking beer, you know?
And one of the things we've learned also, and by going down to the tap room because they offer it there, is mixing it with other beverages. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Whether we did it with a red beer, whether we did it with like an Arnold Palmer style.
Yeah, I thought you were bringing tea down. What the fuck?
You know, I got more. I got 2 more cans. Yeah, no, it's a great mixer for drinks, beverages as well.
Sure, look nice with some bubbly too. If you want to get a little beer mosa.
Yeah.
Actually, that would probably
That would
work
work
pretty
very
well.
I can't really think of too much you could introduce to this that wouldn't pair well with it.
That would actually do pretty well. Pickle beer, I wouldn't want to put it in pickle beer.
Maybe mushroom.
Yeah,
No,
fair,
mushroom
fair.
could actually.
Truffle salt.
Damn it.
Actually, it'd probably
That
work.
would. I mean, any sort of seafood, this is going to go great with.
Mm-hmm. So, like I said, this is one of my favorite beers in Indiana. That does not mean it's one of my highest rated beers in Indiana, but it is one of my favorites. I could drink this any time of year. It is a year-round beer for them. This is a staple beer. I know currently you can find it at a handful of liquor stores around Indianapolis, including Total Wine.
Yep.
And if they're out at Total Wine, message Hog Molly and let them know.
Yep.
And they will bring more down as soon as humanly possible.
Yeah. That's where I got it from. And they have more on the shelf, but man, I'm happy it's there.
It's kind of funny too because I remember when we were there and we had this and I forgot that it was an IPA until we brought it back out and started talking about it. I was like, oh yeah, this is an IPA because it's not super punch in the face IPA-ish.
Nope.
It's just, and I just remembered when we had it last. I never really thought the hop was a big pronounced flavor on it. I just kind of assumed it was more like a blonde or something, and then like, oh no, it's actually an IPA. Like,
It's got just that little bit
Yeah.
of hot bitterness.
A little bit. Which doesn't quite replicate a lemon bitterness, but it's a sub for it.
Yeah. And such a fantastic beer. 45 IBU for those of you that are curious.
No.
I love this beer. Now, scoring wise, this is how we score everything, guys. We are done on the untapped scale quarter increments. So it is from 0.25 to 5. 3 is perfectly average for us. The scores that will count today are, unfortunately, all 3 of us that are here because we did not get a guest for today. Some things fell through, so happens. We've got some cool guests coming up soon, so
Some people get called into work, you know.
Life happens, all right? Life happens.
Yes, it does.
Anyway.
That person said they'd worked right to seniority where they picked their days. Like,
What's going on?
I thought that you said that the guest had seniority where they kind of picked their
I thought you were talking about me. I'm like,
No. The empty seat betwixt you.
Anyway. I was so confused for a second. Anyway, so above 3, above average. Shocker. 4 or higher is seek out. That means, for instance, Columbus, Indiana, we seek this out. We found liquor stores local, and when it wasn't local, we found them.
Yep.
Under 3, below average, but still very drinkable. Under 2, now you're getting into the, fuck, I spent money on this. Or my buddy spent money on this. I'll fucking choke it down. Whatever. And then under 1, that is absolute drain quality. Just drain poor quality beer. There is no reason to drink this. But Mama didn't raise no bitches on this show. And therefore, we'll always finish our beer. So, other than that, cheers. I hope you're drinking along with us. If you are, let us know.
Rating this, once again, beautiful malt character. Balanced very well with the lemon done.
Big gulp's good too.
Great. That little bit of hot bitterness is just about perfect. I give it a 4.5. I will search this out. I will drink this. This is fantastic.
I was hoping you'd take a little longer.
Tyler was a little miffed there.
No, I'll sit here trying to...
It's like he did not appreciate your score. I thought that seemed like in the realm of right scoring.
No, it wasn't the score. It was more I was still thinking about my score, and I was hoping he'd talk just a little bit longer. I'm going to go... I hate to agree with John, but it's a 4.5 in my opinion.
Yeah.
I have to agree. I was kind of teetering between a 4.25 and a 4.5, but the amount of fun that you can have with this beer by introducing things like you said, tomato juice, or like iced tea, or champagne, like any of that stuff would go great with this, and it's just not only a delicious beer on its own, but it's also a great platform for beer cocktails.
You want to know something funny? When we had this on draft and scored it,
Yeah.
it was the same 3 people. 4.25.
See?
This can this time was higher.
It's higher.
How often does that happen?
Yeah.
That is awesome.
It also
100
could
degree
just
day,
be,
Tyler.
it also could be just a better appreciation of it.
I don't know. A lot of times we're lower on stuff after we've had it again.
Yeah, but I've grown to like this even more.
I love this fucking beer.
Yeah.
Love this fucking beer.
Beautiful beer. Good looking beer.
Yeah.
There's a little splash left. Nom, 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 nom.
Num, num.
I'm in a great mood today. I was back at work today. It was a great time. Back from Nashville.
Oh, yeah.
Thank fucking Christ.
Oh, we got Ashley Crumple on. Says hand clap lemon. Love to hear it.
Oh,
What
yeah.
up, Ashley?
What?
Yeah. I mean, it's great when we get them when they're not dropped and broken and drank. So, I'm glad we can get them at the liquor store. Take a swig of that. You still got too much lemon left.
Can't be wasting that.
Well, we got another beer coming up, and I didn't want to limit it up too much. All right, so we got Out of Order's Coin Flip Concoction, American Sour, 6% ABV by Rar Brewing.
Rar.
I mean, my bad. Rar.
Yeah, you said out of order. I was like, I thought that wasn't the brewery name. I thought it was Rock.
Brewed with copious amounts of watermelon, guava, pastry cream, and the toast of lac. Please keep refrigerated at all times, which we did. Cans at room temp could ferment. Please roll can before opening. Don't worry, I was planning to.
Yeah. Yeah.
We know what
drank
Rar
enough of these.
makes. So,
Yes.
I am a little let down. This was one of those like impulse I bought for the can art on Tavor, and I didn't realize it was watermelon, and I despise watermelon. So let's see how this goes.
you also despise coconut.
This is
Stefan's
true.
made you like coconut multiple times, as has Windmill.
I know. They're the ones that really opened my mind to the possibility of coconut.
A fucking,
Oh my god, that's
a fucking
disgusting.
coquito dream. That is disgusting.
Is it chunky or is it just the color?
The color.
Oh yeah, it's like gray. It's like when you mix all the Play-Dohs together, and you
That's
get...
exactly what it is.
Ugh. Ugh.
That is not an appealing color.
No,
Even on the can, that's not an appealing color.
Right?
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Give me that can real quick.
Okay.
That is the definition of a concoction. Jesus.
All right, pre-drink critique, rar. Like, let's.
Rar.
That's a rar. You just see my hand up. The screen's in the way. It's like, wow, why would you just introduce like a little
That
red
is
dye 49
just-
or something in this? Just like, kind of spruce it up a little blue too.
You know, all 5 senses go into the drinking experience here.
I wish this one didn't right now. Holy fuck.
It didn't look too bad until like you said it, and I actually looked at it, and then, well, up close,
It's gray.
I was gonna say up close it looks better, but
No, it
looks
doesn't.
worse.
It
Like
don't.
the light caught it the right way where it kind of had a blue shade. I was like, oh, it's just like a dark blue. No, just a.
It looks like a fucking
Gray.
sludge. Like, just an absolute
It's
sludge.
like shark skin.
That is very accurate. Shark gray.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want my beer to look like shark.
Watermelon on the nose.
It is.
To my dismay.
A lot of watermelon. He is not going to like that.
He does not love that. Not because it's poorly done, just because it is very watermelony.
Not as thick as I expected.
No. I love the tartness.
But
Yeah,
a
the
little-
tart,
it's tart.
The tart level's good. There's a little, that guava, right? That was the other
yeah,
flavor?
yeah. He said,
Yeah.
which I do love me some guava, and you get that guava
Yeah, you
tart
get
and
it.
sweet out of it. Like, so this is actually a really well done flavor. Like, it's watermelon done well. I just don't like watermelon.
I'm not a huge watermelon guy. It is a little bit of candy watermelon. Like watermelon candies is what it kind of tastes like.
I think it's more that's the guava coming in with the sweetness from it, but
I've literally had those watermelon candies that taste like that. But it's done well. It doesn't feel artificial while knowing it's an artificial taste.
ooh, got Ugly Pete on. What's up, sir?
What's up,
buddy?
Ugly Pete?
I literally just had some good watermelon for dinner.
Yeah.
And that flavor's just there. It's kind of spot on.
My problem is that color I can't get over.
That is disgusting color. But if you close your eyes, or if you're just
The flavor's good, but every time I take a drink of it, I'm like, ew. Like, my shit's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
So you say you just need to wash this down with a wild fermented ale afterwards, kind of clear the gut out a little.
Big
huh?
Gulp's good.
Yeah. No, flavor wise, everything is there. I think it blends well.
Color.
I think it's tasty. Smells good.
That color is miserable.
No.
It is unpleasant.
Like, I regret drinking it every sip because of the color while liking the flavor.
I am so glad you're scoring first because I don't know what to do.
I mean, it's losing probably a half point.
Yeah.
Like, I think I'm taking a half point.
Yeah.
I really do. And it's going to level it off at a 3.5 for me. I think it goes from a seek out beer to a 3.5.
It's shut my
Excuse me.
eyes, don't look at it. If I drink it, if I think about the flavors, they nailed the flavors. I don't know if it's everyone's personal profile. It's a little tart. If you don't like watermelon, I do. I like those things. I think from a flavor standpoint, they did a great job. I'm gonna go 3.75 though. It is that color.
That color. Matt, what about you?
So hear me out. If you just close your eyes and put it in your mouth,
He's used to that. That's what he does with him, old man.
it's actually pretty
Reason why
good.
they like them.
And just when you open your eyes and you see this big gray thing, and you're like, "Oh, what did I do to myself? Why did I put that in my mouth?" Nah, between the color and my personal disdain for watermelon, even though it's very well done watermelon, the flavor is good. I like the tartness, I like the sweetness balancing everything out. I'm gonna give it 3.75 because I still wouldn't search it out because the color dings it and just watermelon personal thing.
All right, so it ends up at 3.75 average, while us all acknowledging it's probably over a 4
Yeah,
easily.
Yeah.
Perplexingly, it was well done. It just didn't look like it.
If you drank it out of a paper bag and never looked at it,
Yeah. Yeah. But now the
you got
label,
brown bag the beer.
It's a brown bagger.
It's a brown bagger.
the label makes way more sense now because that is the color of the beer.
It's a moped. They're a lot of fun when you're riding them, but you never want to see your buddies see you on one.
Okay, this is how bad. This is how bad that color is, boys. Jim Monroe commented, in the first half hour. He says that color is a big no. Not a fan of watermelon either.
It lost literally at least a half a point for me, Jim, just because of that.
It probably did for me too, because I probably would have floated between 4 and 4.25.
It deserved at least a 4 on flavor, but just me not liking watermelon and the color is like, no, that's enough to dock at a quarter.
Can you imagine having a pint of that sitting in front of you?
It had to do it like a mug. You just
and never look down.
Don't look down. Yeah.
And that would go good in like a horn because it would kind of blend in. You really wouldn't notice the color.
It's almost scarier.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I want to know what brackish water I'm drinking.
Brackish, appropriate.
That's a very good word.
Yeah.
For our sharp skin colored beer.
That is fucking weird. All right.
Hey, we got Grant Carlisle on.
We should,
Go, dudes.
We should have taken a picture of that and posted on Angry Brewer.
I took a picture.
John has a picture.
We'll post it on Angry Old Brewer.
I'll send it. Okay.
And he says,
No, actually, no. Fuck that page. No, we're not bashing
it.
anyone.
Not even support them.
We're not bashing
fair.
breweries. I'm bashing Angry Brewers when I'm on there.
That's fair.
And Lord knows I do.
Yeah.
I don't post often on there, but when I do, I go for the throat. And then nobody responds that often to me. It's like they're scared to argue with me. It takes my fun away.
They know what you're there to
you
do.
are abrasive.
I'll see them argue with everybody else, and then nobody argues with me.
Grant also says stupid color, LOL.
Oh, it was rough.
And looks like someone got new tats. Probably since you've seen.
Technically, we both have had work done.
Yeah, I think so. You know,
we both have had work done. I've had a lot of work done. You've had a lot of work done.
Yeah.
It looks like you had a beard reduction.
And a haircut. When I was in Nashville, dude lined me up with a razor and everything. It was weird.
Nice.
So I can say, like, it's shorter, but you kind of look a little more mature with it, like, that way now. It's weird.
Well, yeah.
Like, not like saying you look old, but like you
I'm
just...
sexy as shit.
that wasn't where I was going, but...
Whoa, shit.
Yeah. God damn it, Windmill.
Hey, we need to savor this while we can, all right? There was some bad news dropped today.
Yeah, for those
Aside
of you...
from my HVAC.
Stay. Stay. Good boy. So, for those of you that follow all the beer pages and shit, or follow Windmill as a whole, that thing is a fizzy motherfucker.
It is.
Some bad news dropped today. Windmill's closing its tap room. I don't know. Is it closing, or tap room?
No,
the way it wrote...
they're just closing.
Okay.
Full close. I checked with Chris.
All right, because the way it was written, it said it said tap rooms closing. That's why I was like,
yeah, I held hope. I was like, maybe they're just doing the Three Floyds thing.
Yeah.
And Knight says nope, full shutdown.
breaks my heart.
So when you do all that construction and
It'll kill a place.
yeah,
But it breaks my heart. They've been a really cool pioneer in Indiana beer for the weird shit, as well as making some really good fucking beer, just base fucking lagers and shit.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite breweries, not just in the state, just period. I love that place. I am very sad to see it go.
He's wearing a Windmill hat right now. He's a sad panda.
Yeah, I'm gonna bury it in the backyard after they close and just play the taps in the background.
Or you just give it to me. Goddamn, that's a cool hat. Hell, we can probably resell it to all the Windmill fans.
I am the Windmill fan.
Secondary market. Them
Yeah.
fuckers are nuts. I know all about that secondary market sales.
yeah, right.
Oh, Grant says looking good, dudes. Some guys needed was complimenting your new ink.
Thank you.
Hey, fat guys look better covered in tattoos, all right?
Yeah, give me something else to look at.
So Matt has a full back piece?
That's funny. That's really funny.
I don't get it.
Keeps them entertained.
Oh, shit. It's actually the first few pages of Return of the King. All right, this is Windmill Brewing's Party Responsibly. Blackberry Lime Gosa.
Gosa, not a goes?
Goza.
Gosa, fuck yourself. Jar Jar. That's why you're going to be Jar Jar on one of our shirts.
Yeah, it's a tough challenge, but someone's gotta do that. Gotta fill that hole, right?
That's what they always tell you.
Blackberries with lime peel, finished with lime
Staring
salt.
at his back tattoo.
Jeremy. Blackberries lime peel, finished with lime salt.
Okay.
5.6% ABV.
Woo, that's a tart boy.
I'll start.
Ho-ho!
I have no idea how old this beer is.
I gotta see what
I'm going to be honest. This beer might be real old. I say that because
I love a Goza.
We didn't bring that one down, did we?
I love a Goza.
I don't know where the fuck it came from. Oh, no, there was a recent check-in. I feel like that's one he gave us recently.
I feel that seems like a fair statement.
Yeah, okay.
I'm so happy.
Are you enjoying it, John?
I grabbed this one out. A, because Windmill, and B, for you. I pulled out a Goza. I started to get me.
He pulled it out for you, John.
There's a couple
Sat it on the
traditionals.
table for your enjoyment.
Monday night.
There's a couple traditionals I started to grab instead, but I was like a Goza for John.
Thank you. Gozas I love in the summertime too. I think that.
Ooh, that's Tart Boy.
Oh yeah, yeah. That salinity that
I
you
warned
get.
you.
I like that.
Whew.
I like that.
I do.
Oh, it's well done, but it is tart.
It is one of those things. The tartness is the driving factor in this one. The flavors that are there are just there to complement that tartness. It is all about the tart with this Goza.
I feel like we're going to need all the help from him about what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Tyler, were you just staring at the dicks of nature or at the beer goddess? Like, you just really kind of zoned out and faced that direction.
Technically, our Funko Pops.
Oh. Option C, huh?
That's not the one you expected.
Nope.
Whew. I like this.
That's a good beer.
I could listen.
Matt's hating his life right now.
If somebody's like, "Oh my god, I hate this. This is horrible, worst thing ever," I'm like, "Okay, I get it.
I mean, I wouldn't, but I get it.
I get it."
I don't hate it, but this is tarter than I would go. This is a lot.
That's not what I heard.
I don't know if you boys would like to, take over some of that, but it's usually to be
John will.
enjoying it a bit more than I.
I normally would, but
I will,
John lives here, so he might
Allow
as well give me
that,
extra.
sir. Whew.
And it's his style.
Is my style.
If it was a barley wine, I'd punch him if he tried to take it all, but
Right.
That's one of those, I think for me, like, well done, not my bag. Wrong
Or a Czech
demographic.
Pilsner.
Damn, that's good.
I'd fight you for a Czech Pilsner, too. Traditional sour.
Yeah.
West Coast IPA. Stouts, depending on the stout, I'd probably be like, all right, yeah, you're fine.
That's me. All right, so as tart as that is, could you guys do like a full 16 of that or a full pour?
Yes.
Or... Okay.
Yeah, but I would use this beer. So the way I drink stuff like this, I either start my day off with them. Like if I go to the bar, I'll start with one because I don't want to just hop in and down a beer.
Sorry, I thought you're done.
Or I'll use those a lot of times to finish. So if I've drank a little too many, or I found a beer that's going down real fast, a beer like that, a 16 pour, that naturally will slow you down while still being an incredible tasting beer.
Yeah, it's...
Because it'll pucker you.
Oh, yeah. It is almost... When you first lick a Warhead...
Especially the black Warheads.
Yeah.
Those real sour ones.
Yeah, and it's like, damn! I think Warheads aren't sour anymore.
No.
But that lasted, and that's the flavor I got.
That's like the repetitive first lick of a Warhead.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm down for it. That's hell yeah.
Matt, you're first to score this one.
Oh man, that's a toughie.
That's not what the guy said to Matt.
Yeah.
I didn't say it's hard. Work with the cards you guys play me. 375 because that's not something I would search out, but it probably deserves higher. So
I'm gonna tame down my Goza fanboyish a little bit here because I like it better than the score I'm gonna give it. But I do think that it is not for everyone. I do think that the tartness is a bit overwhelming. I wish a little bit more of the other flavors kind of stood out in it. So I'm going to give it a 4. But damn, I love that.
I'm going to agree with John on a 4. I think I don't like it quite as much as he does. For me, what I like and what the score is kind of even out.
Yeah.
But it's a 4. It's a really good beer, well made. It's sad to say that we won't be getting any more of that. So.
Oh no, no more Coquito Dreams.
Well, they haven't made that in a long time anyways.
They had it like last year.
But Chris Knight,
They had it
if there's any more of that left.
Yeah, I called dibs.
Yeah, you're welcome to snag us some. That was solid beer. Yeah. It's a 4 average. Again, you can find all our scores on Untappd. That is what I'm doing over here. I'm not just playing on my phone.
Little B.
No, it hasn't left this page the whole time.
I'm proud of you and surprised.
I haven't got any text messages. Oh, shit. So, John, obviously, we got a lot of cool stuff coming up, including events. I'm going to post the rest of the event schedule this week. So, you're going to see everywhere we're going throughout the rest of the year as of now. We did just add an event, Munich in Muncie, the Two Beerded Guys will be at. It's the weekend after Hops and Coasters, which means that is...
16, 17?
Nope, later. 21st, something like that. Somebody just texted me. I didn't see who it was. It is the end of September because Loggers in Lawrence is the 21st. So it's the weekend after Loggers, not Hops. I apologize.
Okay. Yeah,
it's the weekend
I'm
after
definitely out.
Yeah. So the weekend after Loggers, it's the 28th, I think it is. So we just added that one. And then John just added one.
Saturday, August 10th. This is the ZB's Conservation Club's Corn and Brew.
And we will just be up there to party and hang out, right? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Or
I mean, we could set up a booth if we wanted to. But we could just go party, hang out, and be us.
Either way, we'll be there. So, be a hell of a lot of fun.
Local breweries, great food, live music by Shock Roxy. 21 and over event.
Shocker.
They do have pre-sale tickets available. Only, actually. And it does come with a ticket to win, like a raffle ticket. And the prize is $100.
Oh. Better than a kick in the shin.
Yeah. So, excited for that. Couple cool events.
Yeah.
And obviously, our next one is one that we love. That is Anderson on Tap on the 29th of this month.
Way more fun than it should be.
Way more fun.
Then in July, we head to Rushville for Rushville Libations on the Levee. Then we have that event. Then we have the Noblesville Barbecue to support Mud Hog's amazing barbecue, as well as do the Two Beerded Guys shenanigans. Then we have Hops and Coasters, one of our very favorite events of the year.
Yep.
Loggers in Lawrence, one of our very favorite events of the year.
Yep.
Munich and Muncie, Michiana Festival of Beers, and then Full Fest. It's a cool lineup coming up this year. So you're going to see us at a lot of places, and we're going to have a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah, hell yeah. So excited.
Make sure you follow us on all social media. Our Patreon is up and running still. It has awesome rewards. We have shirts going out this week. Yep. If you ordered earrings, those are going out this week as well. I'm picking them up literally today.
Things have slowed down. So.
Yeah, I figured. That's why I waited. Yeah. I was patient. Yeah. I was good.
Yeah. I was gone last week. They would have went last week.
Yeah, that's the only reason I was patient. No. Yeah. Stupid anniversaries. Yeah. Why Stephanie gonna take over Two Beerded Guys time? Oh, wait, because if she didn't, we wouldn't be able to do this.
I will say this, though. Grand Rapids versus Traverse City.
I'm a Grand Rapids guy.
Grand Rapids, 100%.
Not even close.
That was my energy. Like, that is, like, I could sit here and say, hey, Traverse City was beautiful. That bay is. Right? It's a super beautiful bay with a place we stayed at right on the beach. Great beach.
Did they have gulls?
Seagulls?
Yeah. So were they bagels?
I want to give you the rim shot, but you didn't deserve it.
He doesn't deserve a rim shot. No rim shot.
There we go.
Oh, boo!
The town is not a tourist trap, like I was a little afraid it might be.
Which town?
Traverse City. It's not Mackinac.
No.
It's not Gatlinburg. It's not crazy like that. Kind of a town that lives in the 70s.
A little bit.
The buildings were kind of that fashion. I mean, I sent you guys the picture of the hamburger place. A lot of the places were just that similar. Drive up the peninsula into their little wine country area. A little bit Northern California-esque there.
Speaking of our earrings, hi Cassie. Cassie Rice, Rustic by Rice on Etsy. Follow her. She makes some of the most badass earrings. You can find a whole bunch of really cool ones. She still has some Christmas ones from the past year that she still had a couple left, not many, that are really cool. She puts out new ones all the time. They are extremely well handmade earrings. I know she hasn't updated the page as much lately because we have dominated her earring game.
Yeah.
But there's a ton of really cool earrings on the Rustic by Rice Etsy page.
And we'll send your money tonight.
You heard that.
And during your attempt at humor, she said, wow. So I think you got a big thumbs down on that bagel joke.
I think it was amazing.
And Cassie also says, summer dropping this weekend.
See? Knew it.
Nice.
Hey, she makes great fucking earrings.
Yeah, they do. They look fantastic.
I can't wait to go through all the pairs today. We have a couple new samples to see for possible future earrings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what is this delicious smelling
This
thing?
is by Three Sons Brewing Company, Obora, SEDM, not BDSM, but SEDM Schwarzbier, in collaboration with Pavorar Obora, whatever the fuck that is.
Say that 3 times fast.
5.8%. Unfortunately, this is out of Daytona Beach, Florida, so, it could suck.
Oh, that's a shame. Can art looks kind of neat. It's a Schwartz beer. Like there's some exciting things going there. But then you said Florida.
I know.
Smells nice.
The nose is nice. Malty. Schwartzy.
There's something in there I'm getting.
Smells a little metallic. Go ahead and get that started while I'm drinking.
Yep. Gotta give it time to change color.
Yeah.
Still not how it works, John.
I don't know if John's incepted me or if it just makes sense, but I always think that too.
John just likes pissing me off. He knows that's not what it does. But... No.
Okay, good.
At least none that's coming up, and that's actually an off smell and things I can pick up really fucking fast.
Yeah.
That's been my favorite thing about talking to Smo over the years, smartest man in beer, is how different people taste off flavors differently.
Yeah.
Some really can pick up certain flavors while others struggle. Some taste different things with the same flavor. They can all tell you it's this while tasting completely different things.
That internet dress, was it black or was it blue?
But
But the point is with that, where you're going with it is, if you do training and you taste that, and whatever flavor you taste in that, doesn't matter if I taste green apple and you taste
Purple.
right? Like, that's the flavor you get. So we don't name it by what flavor you're tasting. We name it by the name. Acetaldehyde or diacetyl or...
did you really just say you taste purple?
Yeah.
What's sad is
We both
all
said
know,
it.
and we all know what that flavor is.
Yeah.
I just meant the color.
Yeah,
Taste the rainbow, motherfucker.
Nobody calls a grape soda grape.
Yeah, it's purple.
That's true.
Yeah,
I had a purple slushie Saturday at Lakeville.
and I can tell you what that fucker tasted like. All right,
Yeah, purple.
I mean, was that a boozy slushy or just like a straight slushy?
boozy slushy.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Dunkin'.
So, like,
Exactly. Like, it's all the nerd shit on the wall. Like, why would a slushy machine be weird in there? It wouldn't.
No.
Yeah. Like,
kills.
A
kills in there.
non-alcohol one would be weird because it's Dunkin'.
yeah.
The only thing that could be in it if it wasn't booze is pot,
Yeah.
and that's not legal in Indiana. So
Yeah. Yes. It's funny. Dunkin's great.
one of my favorite humans.
Yeah.
I don't like this beer,
I don't either.
like at all. Has a really weird finish.
Yep.
On the nose, I thought it was metallic. It's not.
Nothing's blending.
No.
Malt and body's not there.
Very weird astringency.
I'm just not really getting a whole lot of flavor, just period.
I get a little bit of charcoal.
The longer it sits, too, like the after flavor gets worse.
Yeah.
Is this one an older one, just out of curiosity? Does it have a date on
I
there?
don't think so.
It's a Florida beer.
Yeah, that's the lowest common denominator.
Yeah.
Very late 23. So it's still
for a
for a
lager,
malty beer.
Yeah,
For a
malty
Schwartz
beer,
beer,
yeah.
that's well within its range.
Yeah.
I mean, pushing preferred, but well within its range.
Oh, Florida, it's good to know that you're consistent.
Yeah, it tastes like swamp water.
Hey, we had a beer that looked
It
like
tastes like
brackish.
the beer looked like.
if we take this flavor and give it that color.
At least it would match.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is not
Actually,
the
this
beer.
doesn't taste as bad as that color looked.
I don't know.
Credit to that how bad that color was, I guess.
It's just nothing blends well here. Okay, Schwarzbier can be a little bit roasty. It's charcoal.
Big Gulp made it worse.
It's I wish for more malt sweetness. I think
Finish with a Big Gulp.
doesn't need to be much, but
It made it worse.
yeah.
Usually a shitty beer can be made a little better with a Big Gulp. Yeah.
It's kind of watery like Guinness.
Yeah, that's been. I just didn't get a lot of flavors in general. Normally, I get quite a bit more out of Schwartz beer, so it just was very bland and blah.
You get watery charcoal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good with a shitty bitter finish.
Yeah.
Who goes first with his flavor bomb?
John's lovely
Deliciousness.
self
Where am I at on this?
still in your basement.
Let's think about this.
I was gonna say on a chair, but you beat me to it.
I wouldn't drain pour it. I'm not happy drinking it. I'm gonna give it that one. It's right there.
He's giving it that one.
I'm giving that one.
Oh, evidently Pivovor Abora is a microbrewery.
Okay.
Who they collabed with.
Okay.
I didn't know what the fuck it was. I don't know where it's fucking at. Let's find out.
I want to know what.
It's from the Czech Republic. So how the fuck did they screw
brewed
this
it in
up?
Florida.
Yeah, all right, that's fair.
No.
Never mind.
Yeah.
My guess is
Florida water.
the Czech brewery gave them the recipe and then they brewed it.
Yeah.
And now the Czech brewery is probably like, fuck!
Fuckers.
Adroit, right? That's who it was that was great until they went to Florida.
Yes.
Now they're completely off Tavor.
Yes.
Funniest thing ever.
Not really. It's more sad. At least with that one.
Because there was some really good Adroit theory.
Yeah, it was. Plus some great can art.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a 1. I wouldn't drain pour, but I'm not much above it.
Yeah.
Same. Ditto. It's two on that line.
So I think he says 1.
Yes.
One.
Yeah, okay.
Ditto. Same.
Yeah, but it's also you. I could see you going same ditto 1.5. Because you're saying you agree with us, but score is different. So that's why I was like, sad thing. Notice how he's not arguing. He's back there going,
he's like,
"Fuck, there's some truth to
damn
that."
Less that, just there's no point.
It's not a great beer.
No. Definitely disappointed in that one.
But we got a Hoppin' Frog to look forward to here in a beer or two, so.
All right, so
Do that again.
Yeah, this time go counterclockwise.
very, very unpleasant way to finish the first half of the show. But we'll be that's all, folks. Now we'll be right back, guys, with the second half of the show. We have 3 more beers lined up: Anchorage, Hoppin' Frog, and Drake's. Those are some good names. We can't wait to try them. We'll be right back.
country beards and northern hats. Two bearded guys. Oh yes they are 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 two bearded guys.
There's 2 of us.
Two bearded guys.
Woo! That helped.
Matt, you mind giving us a quick rinse before we move on to the next beer? Well, I mean, maple barbecue bourbon
You guys did
is
this.
good as it is.
And it definitely cleansed that palate.
Oh, I got rid of that fucking nasty ass Schwartz beer we ended with.
Yeah, it did.
It's really funny because we don't drink. We have a lot of really good bourbons and whiskeys,
We do.
and most of it is not flavored shit.
No.
But then we have 2 bottles of flavored things,
Right.
just chilling over there.
Couple of thoughts there. As much as you tend to hate the Anchorage IPAs, you might regret rinsing that out. And when I was back there rinsing it out, man, it sure smelled very barbecuey. It was like, whew! It smelled like you're a smoker. Pretty,
Tastes like it
Tastes
too.
like, yeah.
pretty impressive for just a bourbon there. Shout out to, which one is that one? Not Screwball?
Curveball?
Curveball.
Curveball.
One of the balls.
We do have a good bourbon selection here.
We really do. There's a good whiskey selection in general here right now.
Sounds like we need to get working on that.
There's one whiskey we probably need to finish off soon, but it makes me sad. The last of our big gun.
Oh, yeah. Because there's just not much of that out there anymore.
It doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
Hadn't existed for a few years.
Right. My Angel's Envy.
Love some
Bottle's
angels.
getting low, too.
Love some angels.
That was my single cask.
There's so much good shit over here. There really is. I don't like rum, but we have some really good rum.
Yeah. I drank all the good tequila.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Got a giant bottle of
That shit was
1800
good.
there. What are you talking about?
I drank all the good tequila.
That shit's been gone for a while.
Yeah.
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 The local whiskey, the Japanese whiskey, really fucking good.
We're good.
Surprisingly good.
Some Bardstown.
Maybe some Pappy.
Maybe
Well, some Rip,
some
technically.
wrap, yeah. The fucking Bacta.
Oh, that's good.
It's good.
We got good whiskey. Anyway, but we also have a metric shit ton of good beer.
Good beer.
And that's just a sliver.
Yeah.
My favorite is
That's
a
just the best stuff.
friend of mine one time saw the show.
Arguably.
Saw the show and went, God, you guys have a shit ton of beer. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You haven't ever been there. They go, man, I see all your shit behind you. And I'm like, oh, you think that's
Oh,
everything.
dear. You're so pretty.
No, that's not even.
That's
Fuck.
essentially the stout shelf.
Maybe.
Hence why it's the best
And
shelf.
sours.
Well, yeah,
A tenth?
Yeah.
Maybe not even a tenth.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I'd say
I
less than a
don't want
tenth.
to turn the camera over there, but
I'd say less than a tenth.
there's beer hidden everywhere.
the spillover area,
It really is.
Yeah.
There's beer
Everywhere.
the
Yeah.
Revolution Corner, and
A lot of fucking beer.
Deduction Drive, and
Deduction Drive.
what's
It really is.
What's Bourbon County
So
Boulevard, and
River North Lane.
then we got what is it? What's the shit we just got?
And we still got the
Dark Lord Alley.
yeah
the Freedom Circle over there.
yeah. But Frame just kind of bound or banished.
I was
back there
thinking that
behind
was more the
couch.
Freedom neighborhood
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
It's a cul-de-sac.
Yeah. That's why I named it a circle, and all times it's cul-de-sacs.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love this. All right, guys. Our next beer.
And there's the fridge.
Yeah.
And a kegerator. And a cellar. And a...
Yeah.
All right. Our next beer. Anchorage Brewing Company's Grief. Double IPA brewed and double dry hopped with the fuck?
Words.
Super Delic hops and Phantasm powder.
Sweet.
They went with the new shit.
They
Those,
did.
those sound fun together.
They go experimental and stuff.
Yeah. Water, hops, malt, yeast, and Phantasm powder.
Perfect.
Art by Wolf Skull Jack again. Gorgeous as always. It's just...
Yeah.
I don't know if we've ever actually looked into it. Is there can artists local to Anchorage, I wonder? Or
I've never looked at locality.
Yeah, I know. I don't think I
I
ever thought
follow
about
him,
that.
though.
I follow Wolf Skull Jack.
Yeah.
Because like the art is awesome. It's like, well, how would you in Alaska get in touch with someone that's like in?
It's called the internet, Matt.
Well, I know, but
So I have...
what are the chances? I guess
We had an athlete from fucking Iceland or whatever on a on a rad can.
Like, we have
Touche.
people from, like, Panama, Cosmos.
I miss Cosmos. I need that fucker to get on here once in a while. Ugh. Our every other week must have thrown him for a loop. Probably thinks we don't exist anymore. God damn it, Cosmos.
God damn it, Cosmos. Yeah, it's so funny because he was one of our Twitch guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Again, this is Grief. I could have used this yesterday.
Wolf Skull Jack is from the UK.
Oh, so across the pond.
In the opposite direction.
And it's a she. Her name is Michelle.
Well, the Wolf Skull Jack kind of makes that a
It
little
would
bit
be
confusing.
kind of fun to reach out to her and see if she'd do something fun with our logo in her style.
Wouldn't that be kind of, that would be.
I'm going to do it.
That would be badass.
I'm going to reach out, see how much that would cost. Figure out something fun.
Alright.
Alright, anyway. Wolf Skull Jack. Badass. Anyway.
Oh, K-Cam. Sweet enough.
Yeah, that's why it's there.
Yep, I know.
By the way,
That's
for,
pretty smelly.
for any of you still watching, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there from yesterday. I text John. Don't worry. I'll let him know. Matt texted
He
all
knows
his 80...
who his daddy is.
John... You took my fun away. I literally was saying Matt texted all his 60 to 80-year-old guys and said, thank you, happy Father's Day, Daddy. But then he just did that to me. God damn it. You took the fun away.
I still would have laughed at that.
That's
I just
clearly
did.
wrong.
Matt's over here going, I fucking hate all of you.
Fuck you guys.
I was just over here.
Ooh, that nose is nice.
I was just over here having a nose gas when you guys are trying to like piss on my parade.
Oh, I mean, he is the IPA lover. It makes sense that he's already enjoying it.
I know, right?
I hadn't even said it, and he set it up.
This does smell wonderful. Though.
I was leaving it alone, and then he said that.
Smells so juicy.
It's kind of citrus grapefruit on the nose.
Interesting taste.
Can you really taste that powder in there, that phantasm? Maybe with freshly ground ghosts?
Oh, wow.
I kind of like that.
I do too.
It's different. Different's good. I get very tired of not different.
Yeah, especially in like the IPA game.
And not chunky.
I'm surprised, like, it's not bitter at all.
Very juicy,
Yeah.
but not soft pillowy.
No, not like, yeah, it's
So
not
it's-
that cloud pillowy.
it's not bitter.
mouthfeel.
Which I want more bitter in all IPAs.
Yeah.
Give me Westy bitter. But it's not that pillowy bullshit.
Yep.
It still has kind of a... I mean, it's cloudy as shit, don't get me wrong. But it still has a nice traditional
And it's
IPA
a softer
body.
mouthfeel.
Still has a traditional IPA body a little bit, with a little softness. Mm-hmm. But not that bullshit.
I was thinking that might have been someone's nickname in high school, right? A little softness.
A little sweet.
A little softy.
Dr. Pepper, a little sweet.
Little sweet.
I just sold a
Pity
little
that
sweet...
poor soul who had that nickname.
Hey, I just sold a little sweet pop the other day.
A little sweet got a pop.
Oh, yeah. For, it's an Ad Icons pop.
Jesus. I'll give anyone a pop.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a fucking YouTuber that just recently got arrested that has a pop.
Is it him behind bars?
She's behind. No, it's a pop that was made before she got arrested.
Ah.
That'd be
They can't give it away right,
Right?
now. It's hilarious.
Give it 5 years, it'll be collectible.
Oh, I've thought about buying one just because of that.
All right, so it's different.
I like the flavor profile.
I like it.
Is it good?
I like that flavor profile. I don't really know how to describe it.
It's a little citrusy. Like I'm getting like some
Like-
orangey out of it,
Yeah.
like more prominently
Yes.
there. A little
Yeah.
grapefruity.
Yes, but again, it's also no.
Yeah, not on the nose, but like that's the closest thing I could compare it to.
But I got grapefruit on the nose.
I'm just... But the flavor, I get a little orange. Mm-hmm. Get a little
Definitely
grapefruit.
more orange.
Get a little,
Now
but
that I'm drinking
but
it.
it's not orange. Like, that's not right.
Yeah, it's not on the nose, but it's the closest I
But
can.
it's
I can come up
orange-like.
with. Yeah. And this is. It's been a minute since we've gotten Anchorage IPA, so this isn't like.
No, we
I
had
don't
one
think
recently.
it's old, but it's not super duper fresh.
It's fresh-ish.
I think it's like December because I checked the date before I wrote it down. I thought
So 6 months.
Yeah.
so. You know, a little
By
further
our
than-
standards, that's pretty fresh.
Yeah. little further than IPA idealism there.
Drink your IPAs faster than we do.
Please.
Yeah.
We try. We really do. There's a lot of fucking beers.
A lot of beer.
And we tend to buy shit in bunches instead of, spreading it out smartly.
Yeah.
If we did like a 12 beer box.
What's a flat $15 rate?
That's the problem. It's just so much more cost effective to do it all at once.
Yeah.
That and when it's open for 4 weeks, you're like, oh, $7, $7.
But
$7.
then we go and decide to change the show to every other week, and then it just pushes beer back farther.
Man, what assholes came up with that idea?
You two, actually.
It's almost squirt-like.
Excuse me?
I do love squirt soda.
Good clarification there, Tyler.
No,
No?
not lemony. Not
Not
lemony.
lemony.
That lemon lime of squirt. Being squirted is pretty citrusy.
Or
Little acidic.
or a white tea.
Now we're getting close.
Yeah.
I knew I could break that with that one.
Tyler. If anyone, Tyler.
Raincoat.
Nice deluge.
Oh, God.
But kind of white tea-ish, yes.
Orange white tea.
Or creamsicle tea?
No. Not sweet enough with the creamsicle.
No, it's just like there's a little bit of orange in my white tea. But I like it.
Yeah.
We're not describing this beer very well.
It's unique. It's
we're getting close to describing it, but it is hard to nail down. It's a weird flavor.
I'm a fan.
We're gonna rate it.
I'm a fan. I'd buy this again. It's a 4. Okay. Not only would I buy this again, I would try to buy this again.
Okay.
I bounced anywhere from a 3.5 to a 4.25. I settled on a 4. I would buy this. I would search this out. I'm giving it a 4.
I would recommend it. I think it's a wonderfully pleasant, different style of IPA, double IPA.
I wish I had one
That's
right
working
now to
very
have
well.
Smo try it.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I personally don't know if I'll seek it out, but I'm going to go with 3.75.
Matt, what about you?
I would absolutely seek this out. I think it's well done. I think it's got a good flavor. I think it's a unique flavor and interesting, which is fun in the IPA game instead of them all tasting alike. I'm going to give it a 4.25.
There we go.
Shut your face, Tyler. I don't like the look you're cutting over there.
So as the
Resident.
long-term resident Two Beerded Guys IPA guy, I feel like I'm getting close to having to take the crown off and pass it. I feel like we're getting close here.
Hey, we are.
That's just something different, and that's unique. That was a fun one. I think it's all the Fangasm powder. Is that what it was?
I just love the fact how consistently high he's been on IPAs lately.
Yeah.
We just had some really good IPAs, okay? Don't worry about it.
Liftoff's good, man.
When he ordered that, I will never let him live that down. Especially since he admitted trying to get it before we got there.
I almost got away with it, too. Except for you kids and your darn dog.
We have checked into well over 1,500 beers. And now all of a sudden Matt's like, oh, this IPA, I'll get that. All
There
right.
also wasn't anything else that sounded good on the menu that evening.
Fucking 100.
At El Emporium with 200 fucking beers. Including the best of Bourbon Counties and Revolution.
And a full bar.
Well, I was looking at the draft menu. I panicked because you both ordered, so I knew I needed to get something.
You were there before us.
Not that long.
Oh, shit. Whew. All right. Anyway.
Moving on. What's that next beer? Oh, look at that. We're up to Hop and Frog.
I'm so happy right now.
Yeah.
All right, our next beer is Hoppin' Frog's Chorus the Quasher at 15.7%.
What made up style did they do this time?
This is
so
their
true.
It's a chorus, so it's 5.
So Hoppin' Frog is out of Akron, Ohio. But yet it's Rocky Mountain barrel aged.
All right.
Like an oyster? Wait, no, you said... No, Penn would be 5, right? Pentuple would be 5?
Quint?
Quint would be 4?
No, that's quad.
Quad.
Quinn.
Well, it's Qua, So I would say quad.
Oh, damn, it's Quasher.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Chorus the Quasher. Quadruple oatmeal Russian Imperial Stout. Because, that's a thing.
What?
Did they just...
Huh?
What? What?
Stout aged in whiskey barrels.
Oatmeal Russian Imperial?
It's a quadruple oatmeal Russian Imperial Stout at 15.7%.
Let's fucking go.
And here we go. This is my favorite part. Whenever they make their fun shit here. This super extreme quadruple oatmeal Russian Imperial Stout, aka Chorus, has been aged in very special Colorado whiskey barrels to add a magnificent, complex, and satisfying character. All these great flavors make this rare version a testament to our hard work and dedication in bringing our customers the very best.
When are we finally going there? We need to plan that.
It's almost too close.
What? It's close enough that we can make a weekend out of it, not take a whole week off. Yeah, it's terrible.
We do that for Denver.
Touche.
But if we want to take a whole week off to go somewhere, okay.
That's a next year thing when Tyler actually has, usable time off again.
Yeah, I guess my liver just makes it feel like it was a week that we were out there. And we were
Well, all right, if we're out somewhere longer, I feel like we won't drink as hard as fast.
You guys are so funny.
Yeah.
All right, we'll try not to. Hey, I had no plans on this year going the way this year went.
There's no try. There is only do, Tyler.
And that's the problem, Tyler. That's the problem.
Yeah. Oh, man. I just... Moving this around the monitor, like,
She
just the
almost killed me.
waft
Yeah,
I
I
got
know.
punched in the
Yep.
face with.
I honest to God don't know how I even moved the next day. The more I've thought about how much I drank that day,
The entire day.
I had
A good chunk in the early day.
I had enough to put a grown man down before we actually left for the shit we were doing.
A Clydesdale.
Yeah, imagine the other person that was like half your size that was drinking that much.
She didn't quite drink as much as I did, but
She was close.
she tried. But she also stopped drinking at that point.
Oh, fair. Quit.
Yeah.
Well, then she just got high. But,
Because I...
God, I love that girl.
Yeah.
I told you her wedding's in 2025, right?
Okay. I do not.
I
but-
think I even have the month. I'll
Sweet.
double check, but
Okay.
we were told we have to be there.
Okay. Fine. I'll take a trip to Oregon.
All right. Anyway,
God, this just smells like molasses and booze.
And raisin.
And
lots of booze,
date,
lots of raisin.
Yeah.
Lots of booze, lots of raisin. So this
You-
is weird
oh,
for me because
God,
I'm
I
a
love that
huge oatmeal stout fan.
A huge oatmeal stout fan.
But this isn't an oatmeal stout.
I know.
I mean, it says it is, but
What?
but it's not. Like
It's
you can
not.
ask John.
Frog wouldn't lie.
Oatmeal stouts are 100% like one of my favorite stouts.
Oh no, the body I think
Death Star?
is a oatmeal stout body telling like. It's
So
it's
good.
not
I
a
haven't
heavy
drank it
body.
yet.
This is more like River North. Speaking of Colorado Chip, like this is a thinner
Look at that
body.
fucking
Look at that head color.
That thing's spazzing.
I know.
It needs a full keg in it, I think, too.
These little cans are so cute though. Like he's like, oh,
Ooh, a
you're
little more bitter than I expected. That
Little
Russian
more-
Imperial comes through.
Huh. Yeah.
A lot more roasty than I expected.
does the quadruple come through?
No. Actually,
Fuck if I
on the
know.
nose it does.
It smells a lot boozier than it drinks, really.
Fuck if I know.
That is very
It's a
roasty.
quadruple oatmeal Russian. I don't fucking know what this is. They didn't openly admit to making something up this time, though.
Yeah.
The Pentuple. That's still my favorite
Yeah,
thing I've ever drank by them. Only because they put on the can. This doesn't exist, but we say it does now.
That or the 8% shandy.
Oh, yeah, that's the best.
That is the best.
The Turbo Shandy.
That's what it was.
The 8% Turbo Shandy that drinks like it's 3, but it's 8.
My favorite part of that,
It'll get you drunk.
Frick, Pika was actually tuned in and was like, an 8% shandy.
Yeah.
You're like, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, this is how we die.
And it was good.
So good.
It was great.
I don't know if I can say that about this one.
I don't know, man. I think this
I
works.
don't fucking understand this one.
It's
It's overly roasty
Hey, we've
and
had this
bitter
beer
to
before.
me.
really. I think it's roasty, but I don't think it's like.
Oh,
overly.
shit. We had this beer back in 2020. This is not a 2020, by the way. This isn't an aged. But we had this back in 2020. I don't think it is. Or did I pull this out of the cellar and put it in there for next time? I bet I did. I did that recently with something.
I thought John was the only couldn't be trusted in there. You're keeping an eye on you now too?
No, it was... I've been trying to start pulling stuff out to drink. And I can't remember if this was one of those or not. And the date is very shittily put on here.
So it's probably 2020.
It very might well be.
Do you need John to take a picture and zoom it in?
No, it's...
Going to. We see it.
The problem is it wasn't put... I think it's 2023. I think it's newer, but I'm not sure.
Dude, that thing...
I think it's 2023. That's what I think it is.
Yeah, you're right. Like, it didn't print on there well at all.
And they put it right on the edge, so they fucked it up when they stamped it.
Yeah.
So smelling
Well,
this...
if you're on tap, look at the ABV. That'll oftentimes help you with
there you
vintage.
Yeah, but not with this one because they only have it on here one time.
No.
They didn't do year by year. What's it say on there?
15.7.
It's what it's on here as, and it's the only one that's on here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
For that logo, for that label, it's the only one that's on here. I think. Let me see it. Oh, nope, that's a different label. Let's see.
Yeah.
I might be able to find one. Let's find out.
Oh, while Tyler's looking there, John, so... Aside from Roasty, what are your
Rocky Mountain.
notes?
I think it's boozy. I
Yeah,
just don't...
it's this year.
On the nose,
Well,
I
2023.
get that good raisin, that stone fruit. I'm not getting any of that actually tasting it.
I forgot this was the Rocky
that's
Mountain
fair.
one.
Okay.
We have not had this one,
Okay.
and this is from 2023.
If you have enough, go for a big gulp. You get some more of that out of there, I think. Especially on the finish, you get a little more of that
I
baby,
get
but
a
still not...
ton of bitter roast,
Yeah, that's all I'm getting.
even on
out
the
of
big
this.
gulp.
I mean, it's definitely not the flavor bomb that the nose
Double
lets you
big
think.
gulp. Double big gulp gave me a little more barrel and a little less of the bitter roast, but still not my favorite beer.
I'm getting barrel and bitter roast.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
I don't think it's made bad. I just don't think that this particular one worked. They don't make bad beer, but sometimes they might make something that doesn't work.
Is it me first this time? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think it's Matt.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I feel like I'm going to have to defend myself in this a little bit, but I think that the nose smells better than it drinks, but I still think it's a good
He's
drink.
gonna hate my score.
Yeah.
I do enjoy this, and the ABV Horme also has to come out on this one, and I think it drinks a lot smoother than the 15 and change that it is.
Since when?
I think you're wrong.
I taste the booze and the bitter.
Yeah.
I taste the booze, but I wouldn't have gone 15.
Doesn't
almost
drink
16.
well.
I'd probably guess higher.
Really?
That's hotter than almost any beer by most of the breweries we love.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just hitting me different today. I don't know. Go fuck yourself. I don't know. I don't know if it'd be a search out one for me. I'll give it a 3.75 with that, but I want to give it a 4 because of the booze.
John?
It's just not a drinkable beer. It's not a sipper. It's not something I want to turn into a cheesecake. It's the nose is fine, but none of that quad comes out at all.
Well, it's not a quad.
I know.
It's not a quad. There
That's
never
true.
once says
That's
it's a
true.
quad.
That's true. It does.
It's
says
quadruple,
quadruple.
not a quad.
Yeah,
I have
yeah,
said that
yeah,
multiple
yeah,
times.
yeah. You're right.
I wasn't expecting stone fruit. It smells like raisin.
It does.
But it's not
And
a.
that's what set that off to
Yeah,
me.
but it's not a
That's what it
quad.
smells like.
It's not a quad.
It just didn't work for me. I'm gonna give it a 1.75.
Oh,
Wow.
he's gonna hate me a lot less. Okay, I feel a little better.
That
now.
is...
I think it's well made. I just think they missed the mark. I think there are people that will love it. Because it's 15 point something %.
This guy.
A lot of people like that bitter. To me, it reminds me way too much of the Little Midget Flat 12 Russian Imperial cans.
Yeah.
The ones that are like this tall.
Where they just missed on, and it was way over bitter.
Just nothing but bitter.
Yeah.
It reminded me a lot of that. Unfortunately, I'm going to go 2.5. I think it is more drinkable than you're giving it credit for, but I just don't think they hit the mark on that.
I personally couldn't sit here and be like, oh, I could drink this. I would choke it down. It's 2.75.
He'd choke it down.
Definitely the outlier here.
Oh, I knew you were going to be the outlier. Didn't expect that, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. I would not sit here and I wouldn't be happy about drinking it all. Even 8 ounces.
The other version of this that we had back in 2020, just the regular Chorus, the Quasher, not the Rocky Mountain one, we gave it a 3.75.
Hop and Frog we love.
Oh, fuck
Still love them.
Yeah, this doesn't temper
Just-
my love for them.
Just a little bit less today.
No,
No.
doesn't temper my love for
I
them
don't
in
have to
any
get
way.
that one.
That'd be like if River North came out with a bad beer. Oh wait, they have, and I still love them. Like, and it was much worse than that. Much worse.
I could get down with the over roastiness and things like that if it just drank better, but it's just, yeah. That's where I'm at.
Oh, my back. Oh, there we go.
My neck, my back, my neck, and my back.
Your what?
What?
Your back?
My neck, my back, my neck, and my back.
That's not what I heard.
Whew. We just got
Yeah.
canceled.
It's for Friday, you know, when it's coming out, hold us back.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
We'll tell you later.
Yep.
All right, so our next beer
From Friday, it doesn't help your cause.
is Death of the Sun, Bourbon Barrel. I was trying to get through that, but that made me laugh. Bourbon Barrel Aged Imperial Stout with Amberana Wood.
Yes.
A 12.9% ABV. This is from Drake's Brewing Company. Love us some Drake's. Aged in St. George single malt barrels.
Okay.
Why am I drawing a blank on where the fuck Drake's is out of?
Canada, right?
No. San Leandro, California.
All right.
It's both got CA. I mean,
I was just like, I was sitting there going, where the fuck is Drake's out of?
And Amberana is that Brazilian hardwood. It imparts that, like, cinnamon, coconut, rum flavors to it.
oh, so you weren't being facetious earlier when you said that. Like, you genuinely were looking forward to that wood.
Yeah.
You guys learned all
We've
about
had
that
this.
when Smo
Smo.
was on. It was one of the shows I had to miss.
Yeah, that's just been a long time ago, though.
And ever
And
since,
we've had some other Amberana beers since then.
ever since, John has literally never stopped talking about
Amberana
his
beer.
knowledge of Amberana Wood.
Yeah.
Now, this beer we have had prior years of. I think to maybe better or worse on depending which one we've had.
Yeah, if I remember right, we didn't like this beer that well. The first few times. I know. I'm just getting the...
You're good.
And we've even had Amberana bourbons.
It does smell interesting. It does smell kind of coconutty, though, which is a
we have
little-
not had this beer. I know we've had...
We've definitely had that label.
Yeah, but
mean,
they have
that's-
a tendency to use that for other things, I think. So I'm looking at Death of the Sun. We have not had... Oh, yeah, we did. 2019.
Okay.
That was a long time ago.
Long time ago.
And it got a very average score.
I think this is going to be... I don't know. Let's see what you
I haven't
say.
even smelled it yet. Oh, the nose is glorious.
Yeah.
I'm going to even go the other way because I've started... My non-natural way has become so natural. That's annoying, by the way.
Reverse grip.
Weirdest thing I think that was ever said on this show.
That's a pretty high bar. That was like episode 4.
Oh, the early days of the Two Bearded Guys.
Oh, yeah. He played a clarinet on the show.
I would love to say go back and watch some of those shows.
But you're not.
If they disappeared off YouTube one day, I don't know if I'd be that upset. There's a few things that went on in some of those early shows that it's like, we had no idea what we were doing.
No.
That is thin as fuck.
But I don't necessarily view it as watery either. I think it works.
So the guy looking
Don't
forward
like
to the
this
wood,
beer.
how are you feeling about all this?
I don't like Amberana that well, by the way. Also, this tastes like shit.
I kind of like it.
How do you like it? That is a lot of cinnamon.
But it's not cinnamon, though. But yes,
No, it's worse, because I like cinnamon. And that's cinnamon. This isn't cinnamon, but cinnamon-like.
It is coconut-like and cinnamon-like, but not either at the same time.
I don't get coconut at all, but...
There's a little bit in there.
There's a little bit in there.
Not a fan of this.
Specifically on the nose, like you get a lot more of that coconut nose.
Not a fan of this.
I'm
very sad, because I put down a River North to drink this one today.
I'm not the biggest fan of the flavors personally, but I think they kind of work.
Man, stop buying this fucking beer.
I asked you before I bought it this time. You said, "Yeah, go ahead and get it. We'll try it one more time." I remember the conversation.
I did say that.
Because
it's Drake's.
Because again, I remember the label.
All right, so we got Death of the Sun came the day the world went black. A beast of an imperial stout aged for over a year in the cosmic dark of Heaven Hill bourbon barrels. Notes of layered malt, dark fruit, and chocolate tame its heat. A beer so good you'll rejoice in its perpetual darkness. I don't know if I'm rejoicing in shit. Kevin Smolar likes this beer.
Yeah.
Kevin's wrong.
So does that show how many other Drake's beers that we've had? Can you just do that? Because I know that besides this, have we had other Drake stuff? Because I know it's
we've had a lot of Drake stuff that we've liked.
Okay.
I can do it's pain in the ass. Don't
worry. No worry. I just didn't have as easy thing because
there's no yes and no.
Because I have a pretty reasonable name recognition for Drake's, but I don't recall ever being like, oh man, we really like this one.
Yeah,
you don't
Rain Man like I do.
No, I don't. Yeah, you have a weird brain. You remember every other drink.
So you mentioned the thinness of the body, and while it's thin, I don't think it's like water. I just think it's such a light body.
It's really close to water, though.
I get more water.
I wouldn't say full blown water, but it's really close.
I don't know. This will be another one that's just score's gonna be across the board, I think.
And this is one that I definitely can understand, a breadth of score on this, because I feel like I'm kind of betwixt you two on what I think about this one.
Is it blowing my mind? No. But it's for me. I don't even know. I almost want to score it now, but I'm going to. I'm going to give it a 3.5. To me, it's a solid drinking beer. I like the flavors in it. It is Amberana. That's what you expect from that. I think the thin body works.
Amberana.
I remember. Sorry, you had me looking at other Drake's beers. And there's one that I remember very distinctly and very much loving.
And you guys make fun of me for the Amberana stuff, but it's a distinct flavor.
It is. I'm not making fun of you for it.
It's and it carries that. That's what's coming through in this.
Now, do you think though, because I don't remember this flavor as much specifically as it made the impression with you. Other times that we've had it, has it been more pronounced? Is this a pretty good example of it in use?
No, I think it's a good example. I don't think it's overly strong. I think it's a good way to add some of those flavors without adding
those flavors,
coconut or cinnamon. Yeah,
because it is like I said, akin to that, but it's not very heavy flavor. It's just kind of get the essence of them both ish. Yeah. So I didn't know if this is well they did it and you kind of got it, or it's no, this is what you're gonna get out of.
Yeah, that's what you get out of Amberana.
Okay.
You expect these flavors out of that. It's when we were at the whiskey festival, the Bourbon Fest in December. There was, I think it may have been Bardstown or the place by Bardstown who had an Amberana bourbon, and that's the same flavors you get out of that.
I'm gonna say the bigger gulp. I kind of got a little more flavor out of there that I liked a little bit better, but I also got a little more booze out of it too at the same time.
Funny. I gave my score.
What'd you give? I wasn't even listening.
3.5. I think it's fine.
All right, you crackhead.
I think it's good.
It's a 1. That's a shit beer.
Wow. That's hilarious.
That's a shit beer.
All right, Matt.
You know what? Nah, I'm leaving it at 1. I started to bump it a half point and then said, fuck it. 1.
Would I drink this? Yes.
No.
Like, would I go to May for it?
No.
No. Do I think it's well done?
No.
Nah. Do I think it's poorly done?
Yes.
No. Is it
Oh, he wasn't asking me. My bad.
is it a weird flavor or something different? Yeah. Okay, so you get a little novelty action in there. Is it a decent amount of booze? Yeah.
I got 14 beers standing over there on that shelf that's higher booze.
Right, but I mean, you don't always see them in this range. You know, the over 10, like, you know, I get a little wink and a nod to
We
that.
have a certain type.
Yeah.
We like them thick.
3 1/4, just because
What the actual fuck?
it is a little novelty with that flavor on it. Like, and I don't like coconut, but I think
2.5
it's an
average.
interesting flavor.
Generous.
2.5 average.
Beer fucking sucks.
What did Smolark give it? Smartest man in beer.
So, he didn't check into the 2023. He just checked into Death of the Sun. So, I don't technically know. My guess, let me look at when he checked in. Hold on.
All right.
I got to switch where I'm checking in. Because I checked into the year to help me keep track. Anytime there's a chance to check into the year, I fucking do it.
I get it.
I'm good, but like, we're getting a little creepy if I can name the year that we had. There are a few I can do that, but
2018 Rusty Nail.
I bet it was this one because he drank it in 2023, and he drank it at him and Gina's Palace. Oh beer, 425.
There you go.
Very wrong, but oh god, that is a bad beer.
It's not.
That is not pleasant
It's a
drinking.
totally fine beer.
It's really not. It's really not. It's really not. There's a lot of things in life that's really fine. That ain't one of them. Emma Watson, she really
Hey,
fine.
you know what's really fine? Me.
No.
I was gonna say you, but
As long as you like that beer, you've gone down half a point. Maybe a full point. All
ah,
right.
was there that much to go down?
There's negatives. All right, guys.
Hey, you pay for that scale.
I would pay for that scale in a
Hey,
heartbeat.
that scale, smash or pass. Fucking loved late 90s radio.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Smash or pass.
But guys, thank you so much for watching. Welcome back to the show. Again, we'll be here every other week. We're excited to get back into a rhythm with everything going on.
Like beer of the night?
Yeah, I'm just...
Oh. So you're signing off, man.
A little bit.
Just, I'm going to go into some other stuff. But
Oh,
anyway,
sorry.
we'll go ahead and do beer of the
Oh,
night. Let me
alright.
pull them all out.
I mean, pull it out, Tyler.
There ain't that much show.
Ugh. What a weird night.
It is a weird night.
Shark skin, beer.
And 2 days, it fell on the ground, and I don't want to bend over and pick it up.
Huh. All right.
So this and 2 days. Matt, you're first.
Alright, so gut was maybe going 2 days, but the IPA lover in the room, I gotta go with the Anchorage because that was a fun, kind of newer flavor on an IPA, so I'm going with that one.
Got it.
Beer of the night is 2 days. It's
I just knew I was gonna like that one, so I didn't want to pick it. You know, I was like, all right, I knew that one was kind of coming in.
I
But-
really thought you'd pick this one.
it's runner up, but for me, just it's hard to like if someone's adding lemon to something, they just do it so well. I'm just super impressed with that beer all around every time I drink it. Just 2 days.
Are you now?
Yeah, every time.
I
Wouldn't
actually
you?
think it was Drake. No.
Yeah, right. No one.
Tell us
I think
about
it's a really good example of Amberana.
Hour 2 was really just like a nosedive for Tyler. Like,
It's been a rough fucking hour, too, dude.
Yeah.
What did we have?
No, it was.
it was.
Well, it's this
It
one,
was course.
this one, and that one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I like
Oh,
that
yeah,
one.
oh, yeah,
I like
yeah,
that
that
one.
was on hour 2.
Oh.
I'm going to have to go...
Yeah.
It's going to be 2 days. I mean, the only other one that I could even say compete with it is the Anchorage. I thought that was good. But 2 days, not only, even though I expected it to be great, it lived up to it.
Yeah.
While some other beers I expected to be great, like Hoppin' Frog, fucking suck dick. Drake, suck dick.
Hey, Kylie.
It's fine. She's going into 8th grade. She said worse.
Out of order looked like, brackish shark skin.
As
But a good
tasty as that
flavor.
was. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be the 2 days. So, check out Hog Molly if you're ever down in Columbus, Indiana. And I cannot wait for their new facility when they open up.
And honestly, you got another couple weeks. Go check out Windmill if you're in the area, if you got the ability to. They're going to be open as normal until that closing date. So go give them some love.
Until they say fuck it out the window and move on.
Yeah.
Go out there and
Fuck
get
it
one
out the
and get
window,
good.
so.
Yeah. Kai, you're here. You didn't make your regular appearance.
Hi, Indiana Fever.
Better late than never.
How you doing, Caitlin Clark?
Okay.
Guys, you didn't realize that we know Caitlin Clark. I mean, she's right here. They probably get punched during basketball just the same.
Yep.
Yeah.
I do,
Yeah.
actually.
I know, that's why I said it.
hurt.
That's why I said it.
Yeah.
My shin was hurting. Because I was going to 1v1 Mama. We all know who was going to win that.
Mom,
Yeah. Totally.
she can hit a shot.
But then my shin just started hurting.
So yeah, stop it.
Yeah.
Well, good job acknowledging that it hurt and moving on.
It's a process.
Proud of you.
It's all right.
So we're not going to do basketball all the days we have cross country.
Okay. Good enough.
Because it was a lot.
All 5 minutes of running was rough.
And I did fall when I tried going to play basketball outside. Because it was raining and it was outside. So I
When the
slid.
hell did it rain?
It had like a microstorm here. Not where I work, which is 5 minutes away. Literally here, it just stormed.
Oh, I thought you meant like tonight after I got here. So I'm like, oh shit, my windows were down.
Well, mine are too. I immediately looked outside
No,
like,
it
I have been able to
was,
see the whole time.
It was like at 11 or
What is this,
noon.
Florida?
Right?
Florida where it randomly rains.
All right.
Well, anyway, guys,
Okay.
thank you for watching. I'm TBG_OpsGuy.
My dog being Q.
And behind the camera, the one, the only.
I'll scream that.
Check us out on all social medias. Follow our Patreon and find us at all the coolest Indiana events.